Anyways, if you're still around, Brat, it's a Portal-style puzzle game. Oh, that's a preview of what you have going on. I'll keep that in mind. For some reason, I guess I just saw puzzle style and thought you were talking about the Wario game for a little second. But Lab Tester Part 1. Let's see what it's about. I'm sorry, my first thought is no, I guess it's not the fish waiting simulator. Right. Okay, that pulls it out, and I press the shoulder button to... Don't mind me if I'm just stumbling around for the first bit here. Actually, what happens if I push it? Oh, that's it. You push in the area and you clear. It is interesting, and give you that. Alright. Yeah, I can see the collection sections there. That the ring is definitely where I wanted to go. I'm not sure how intentional it is. It's a little trickier than it would seem just because the ring has a little bit of depth. So you push the ball towards it, and it's like trying to get up a speed. It's like trying to get a ball up a speed bump. You think that would do the trick? Maybe not. But I also see the collision over there too. No, that doesn't seem to be doing anything. I didn't see any controls at the beginning, so feel free to throw in the chat the base controls of this. So I guess it's a jump. Is there anything to it beyond jump? And just a matter of just pushing things around. The hand on. Yeah, that's the one that I haven't really played. I'm not sure what I did, but apparently I liked it that time. So it's just a matter of pushing and jumping if I'm understanding correctly. And you're free to tell me that's the case. Oh, maybe I'm just maybe there's just a delay in when actions take place. Oh, no, I was on the right track. Doesn't really look like I cleared that jump though. Now, I'm not sure if it's intentional, but the music doesn't loop. Air is grab. I'm assuming you mean R. ZR. Okay, got it. That might explain why I was clearing that before. I can somehow get up. Oh. Maybe it's like the portal-esque elements tied to grabbing. Am I like missing it? Try grabbing the box from the top. The cube on the crate. So I can... It didn't seem like I could jump while grabbing it. Well, if you say it's possible. Oh, here we go. No, only... Oh, it's a warp. That's what that's about. Okay, I get it. For some reason, my brain got trained from the past couple levels that was an objective, but no, it's actually a warp. So if I take this crate with me, over there. I should still have it in my hands. Again, I gotta emphasize that's a little, feels a little weird to like have the thing so close to me, and it just seems to happen a lot. You can grab it from far away. I guess it's a matter of how far though, because I'm pressing the shoulder button right here and it's not working. So that's about how far away I can grab it, which does help. It just kind of just happens naturally while I'm like constantly trying to throw it over there. Then there's other times like it feels like after I throw it, sometimes the box kind of gets stuck, or like the hand doesn't work quite like it should. Alright. I mean, if I could grab it from here, that would help. Place the cube on the crib and then grab it. Oh, I see. The hand icon appears here. I think if I've tilted all the way up here, I'll be able to get back down. Okay, cool. I got it over here, and now I should just push it over there. Well, maybe pick it up and then gently drop it, so I don't accidentally. Well, I'm like figuring out the basic concept of getting a square peg in a round circle. I can say, like, in-text, if you're looking for improvements on the game, in-text tutorials on it probably be pretty helpful, like especially the hand grabbing thing. Shouldn't the crate be gone when you place it? That's what I'm thinking, half-heart. My assumption is that it's not the case, because I'm assuming like that what I'm doing wrong is that it has to be straight on, and straight on there. No, if box. Check the big crate. It's gone. Duh. Oh, it's gone. Sorry. Yeah, you know what would have been perfect? And I think like if you add an audio cue when you put the box, I don't know if you're calling it a panel or a switch, but an audio cue to indicate that it did something might help in that scenario, make it a little easier for the player to know that was the case. I'll admit that was a little bit on my bad, but I was just convinced that I was just doing it wrong. That was the only reason nothing was happening. Alright, yeah, I see you threw a code in the chat, half-heart. So let's take a look-see at it real quick. Well, we'll give it the proper time that it needs. This code is for a reaction if the first Portal game... Oh, a recreation of the first Portal game. Portal Game Builder Garage. Sure, let's give it a shot. We got a portal-like puzzler, and now literal portal? There's one easy way to find out. Oh, the portal's already there. Yeah, I can kind of see where this is going already, and it certainly is engaging. This might be a little weird, just in the concept of I have not played Portal. I have seen playthroughs of it, so I kind of get the general gist of what you do. Did I really overlook the obvious thing of putting the box on the switch? But that's what I mean. Like, I've seen a playthrough of Portal here and there, so I have the general concept of how the game works. But there might be like little nuances to it that I overlook. Okay, cool. That goes there. Oh. And onwards to the next one. Oh. There's the jump button. I mean, the jump button is always where it is. Grab the rocket when you see it. Please keep... Requires a portal gun. Please press the R to activate it. Please mind the broken glass. The last... Cute. Okay, so that creates a portal. And... Oh, that's right. You start out with just a blue portal gun. And eventually you get the second one afterwards. So... That takes me... over here. Which I mean Oh. Let me get... I see the portals don't come back. Now, I'm not sure if I'm overlooking anything, or there's no pick up and grab button like the last game, right? I have to push these around. I'm not overthinking that detail. Computer aided enrichment activity. Please enjoy this cake that we've created just for you. Oh. The cake is not a lie? Or is it something I'm overlooking? Oh, I guess I'm just stuck here forever. Oh, there we go. That was a nice game, Half-Heart. Thanks for sharing it. Alright. Now, let me see if we can get one more level off here. Oh! And thanks for the follow. No problem. Glad to share the love. Right. Like, if you're looking... One thing of feedback I can think of if you're looking to try to clean it up, I know I caught it on after the fact why you were so concerned about making sure that I picked up that portal gun, because thinking more about it, I could see how I could just like fall down there without it, and I imagine I'd be screwed if I didn't have the portal gun at that point. So I'm not, depending on how much more you're willing to put into it, maybe if you can create some sort of barrier to, like, that doesn't activate until you pick it up, that would alleviate that problem. You wouldn't have to worry about people getting themselves soft locked. If there's something, if I'm over assuming things and there was some other reason you're pointing it out so quickly, feel free to let me know. Alright. Is this a clock? I mean, let's find out. That's probably the easiest way to get a gauge for it. Oh, and we're already at an hours? Okay. You're right. Yeah, no problem. I know it's a lot easier said than done. I need to spend more time in Game Builder Garage myself and actually learn the ins and outs of the game. I mean, the control... It was in Japanese. Okay, I think I figured out what to do after the fact. It was in Japanese, so I got a little confused, but I think it was just saying B to jump and hop over the clock hands. It's literally that one mini game from Mario Party. Oh, and it even does that trick from the Mario Party mini game. Basic, I like what it's going for. Oh. again, a basic game, but it has a lot of charm to it. I appreciate the fact that they used the fluff ball as the character for it. It's like they know that the fluff ball is like a nice blend of odd yet cute, and a perfect main character for a simple game like this. Yeah, short and brief. I'm not gonna bore you all by playing it over and over, but I could definitely see myself coming back to it at least a little bit more in my own time. I think we got the general gist of what that game is about, but it wasn't. It didn't feel too bad to actually replay a couple times. All right. Let's see what we got up next. Oh, 1 second. Hey, just some guy. Welcome to the stream. I did just get a code off the site I use, so I'm gonna put that in and play that first. But I did paste. I got your code down, so we'll give that a look after I get for this one. Right. And you know what? After I played that following level, I think that might be a good time to get a water break. But we'll see how I feel when it gets a little closer to the time. And something tells me that this isn't gonna take too long to try out. Manipulation calculator. So are we really going for like calculator and game builder garage? Via what's going on here. You know what this reminds me of? And maybe it's a reference to it. There's this one level on Morning Mario, which is basically, Morning Mario is basically the Mario Maker version of the show that I'm using to get these games from. A little backstory. What I'm using to get these random levels is a site called Grandpa'sGameGarage.com, and I wish I could figure out what button to press to actually make it do things. Grandpa's Game Garage is the site that I use to get the random levels from, and that is for another YouTube show that I watch, done by a channel known as Steven's Plays, where every other week they take the highest rated levels from that site and play them on the show. Morning Mario's the original version of that, which is like Grandpa's Game Garage, but with Mario Maker. There was a level on Morning Mario that was literally just making a calculator in Mario. Yeah, so there's like a literal calculator in Mario Maker, and that's what this reminds me of. So this should be a lot less convoluted, but I'm just missing the obvious of what button you press to actually do the confirmation of the thing. Maybe we'll come back to it later. I feel like I've wasted a lot of time as is doing nothing, and that's not fair on you all. All right, let's try out your level, just some guy, and see what it's about. Oh, pinball. Can't say it's the first time I've seen a pinball game, but I'm surprised to actually like just be directly recommended one and actually get to know the person that actually made it. Alright. Kind of already interested a bit in how it works. Oh, I have to press R first, and now I can actually play the game. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say I gotta warn you, I'm not great with pinball, but it was a while ago. It's a while since the last time I played a pinball game. I may not be as bad as I think I am, but nah, I think the game is very quick to remind me my lack of pinball skill. But we'll see. Let's see if I want to get the bumpers. No. Those two I got, and there's probably just one more I can get that actually would result in something else. Yeah, the thing I like notice I tend to screw myself over in pinball. It's just putting the ball. Somehow I feel like I often put the ball in a position that I can't recover from. So when it gets like that, pinball sometimes turns into luck for me rather than actual skill. I know it's just because I'm bad at it. I can imagine that this game would feel a lot more action-packed if the ball was moving faster, but at the same time, I definitely appreciate the ball moving slower, if only because of my skill level. But there does feel like a lot of times I'm just waiting for the ball to come to a place that I can actually do something, or waiting for it to actually interact with something. So, maybe it'd be worthwhile to actually speed up the ball a little bit. And I think I kind of get the general gist of how it works. Like, that blue area up in the top gives you like a ball, gives you an extra ball. The please fall the other way. It's kind of what I mean of like sometimes there isn't really anything I can do with pinball. Kind of at the mercy, at the momentum of the ball. It's about as fast as I can make it without weird stuff happening. Interesting. I've never made a pinball game in Game Builder Garage, so I couldn't really tell you what was going on about that. It's kind of interesting. Like I imagine it'd be as simple as just speeding up the speed that it comes out from. But I'll definitely take your word for it if you say weird stuff happens when you try to make it any faster than it already is. And it kind of makes me curious why that could possibly be. And that's the game. Yeah, that was a nice run. Thanks for sharing. Now, before I get a new level to try... Okay, it's doing stuff now. I think the issue I was having with this is I don't have direct feedback because you have to scroll so far to actually move the numbers. I couldn't tell if I was actually multiplying or not, because like this says 38. Still says 38. And now it says 152. At least we got it to work. Also, I've been doing a bad at not actually showing off the codes properly. So there's the code for that one. Ultra Pinball. Jumping game. Oh, I should probably... If anyone hasn't... If for whatever reason there's an issue with showing all this info on the screen, let me know. I'll definitely cut it out of the VOD if that's the case. And I guess going forward I should actually like ask about that before going into the level. Did I showcase the codes for these other ones? I'm just gonna show it up on there just in case. Alright.